Renee, I'm back. So, I haven't uploaded anything in a while because computer issues. I've had problems with computer, and that's where I upload, that's where I film. So, yep, there you go. But now I'm back. Well, partly. As you might notice, I've got a bit of a cold. I've been coughing today, I've been having a bad throat. And you might think, Renee, you have a cold. Why are you filming something? Because I love to film! And it's not like I'm dying. I just have a little wee bit of a cold. Don't film it. And that's fact. And hey, if I suddenly lose my voice, I'll stop. It's easy as that, really. So, today, the first video, because I'm thinking, well, I can't guarantee it, but I'm thinking I'm gonna film a few videos today, just now, just after we started. And this video will be the Tistheseason wrap up. It wrapped up last week, but as I said, last week was just full of computer issues for me, so I couldn't film the wrap up. And I'm gonna film it now. And well, that's what you're getting now, in this video. So, during the wrap up, I read. Oops. I read. Let me see. No, during the wrap up. During the filming. During the readathon. One moment. During the readathon. During the wrap up. During the wrap up, I've read this many books. No, during the readathon. Are you noticing that I've got a bit of a cold? I just came back from work. Maybe. Do I care? No. Am I gonna be 100% okay all the time? No, not. Deal with it. Yeah, during the readathon, I read a total of. Well, okay, I read a total of 5 books. The books that were on my TBR. Surprise, surprise. Though I do have one caveat. The moment. This book, Not Just for Christmas by Natalie Cox. I read the first 2, I think maybe 3 chapters, and then DNF'd it. I didn't like it all that much. I like the concept behind it. Duh, because I picked it up. But the execution, yeah. It was a readathon, so I had other books that I kind of wanted to read instead, and this one, except the execution, there wasn't really anything that was keeping me interested in the book. Like, the idea behind it, the summary of it, is cool. But the execution is just. I wasn't interested at all. So yeah, this one was a letdown for me. I don't think I rated it at all because I did just DNF'd it. Though I'd have to double check that. But other than that, I read all the books. Well, all the books. I read Let It Snow, but I read it during the Monday the 9th, so it's technically not part of the readathon, but it's the day after, and it was on my TBR, and I started slightly during the readathon, so are we counting this? I'm not sure. Like, I suppose you could find a loophole, like this loophole could be it. You could think that some place in the world, well, I had Monday, some people had Sunday. So in that aspect, it was okay, correct? I don't know. But this one, caveat, I finished it on Monday. Read it more or less in one setting on Monday, but I started a bit on Sunday. So, yeah. Other than that, I started, what did I start? Yeah, on Monday during the readathon, I read Snow in Love, an anthology. It has a series. It has a story by Amy Freeman, by Melissa Del Cruz, by Nick Stone, and Casey West. Casey West and Melissa Del Cruz I've read before. Also Amy Freeman, though I haven't read that many Melissa Del Cruz books, and I've liked her books well enough. I haven't really been that much impressed by them. And Nick Stone I haven't read at all before, so it's fun to go into this book. And honestly, I would say all the stories I really enjoyed in this book. They were different in their own ways. They all centered around Christmas. Duh. I suppose two of them centered around Christmas slash Hanukkah, just because two of them had Jewish protagonists, so that was fun. One of them had a lesbian protagonist, which was fun, and yeah. And all in all, I would highly recommend this one. I would highly enjoy this. Well, I would highly enjoy it if I were to reread it, which not impossible. I'll do it next year, and not impossible I'll do it last year. What am I saying? Yeah, I should probably not film and just wait till I have some tea and stuff. But I'm stubborn. I'm just gonna keep on filming. And then on Tuesday, I started the Dinosaurs, or Julesaurusen. It's a Norwegian translation. So, um, this for me, it was kind of like, I liked it and I didn't like it. Like, at parts, it was very enjoyable. At parts, I felt like if I've been in the age group, because obviously, but this is meant for 6 to 8 year olds. So I think if you're 6, 7, 8, or maybe even 9, you'll love it. All of it. I enjoyed all of it, but some parts I thought like, I think an 8-year-old will like this scene and this chapter much more than I did. But I didn't hate or dislike any of them. It was just some of the parts were more targeted really to the age, specific age demographic really. And I really enjoyed there was some yeah, there was some illustrations throughout some places which were fun. And I like the whole concept of it. And yeah, if you're looking for something Christmassy, I would say check this one out. If you're in the mood for something slightly childish, just know that it's not 100% for adults or teens. Well, obviously, but yeah. And then after those, I read. Oh yeah, also on on Wednesday, I woke up as I do every Wednesday, 8:30, 7:30, and I just end up staying in bed reading. Well, I suppose I read the first chapter of this before going to bed on Tuesday, and then when I woke up on Wednesday, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna read a bit more, and then I just end up reading for 3 hours and just devouring this world, really. Well, it is moment, a moment. It is a novella, so it's 160 pages, so it's not a huge story, so it's manageable. Well, for me, it was manageable anyway. So yeah, I finished this one in 3 hours. Really enjoyed this one. It's kind of fun because this one, the story takes place just after the first book, while it was published uh, just before the last book. So it's kind of interesting, really. And of course, I read all the books in the series, but I haven't read all the novellas. So yeah, that was fun to read with having that in mind. Sorry. I do think you might like this even though you haven't read the first book or any of the other books in the series, because it takes place so early in the series. And yeah, I suppose you might get irritated by all the facts. Sometimes the facts bug me, but it's not like you have to read them. If I don't like them, I'll just skip them. So yeah. And then I also read 10 Blind Dates. I read this during during the weekend. This was the group read for this is a season readathon. Very much enjoyed this one. It was well, I expected going into this. I expected laughs and family scenes and some friendships, which was kind of what I got. But just spoiler, well, not spoiler, but like pretty early in the story, there's a hospital that comes into that story. So you're thinking like, oh, is something going to happen? Is someone going to die? Is someone going to be okay? So there's always that undercurrent of like worrying about those persons in the hospital. But slight spoiler, it ends well. So just so you know that. So it's slightly hard hitting, but not like in a huge way, really. And yeah, this is a book I would really recommend if you looking for something like this. A fun little, slightly hard-hitting book set around Christmas. And yeah, as I said, I read this one on Monday the 9th. I've read it once before. I own it already. I suppose you can see if this is the old version. I think the new version of this just is the same, just have a sticker of Netflix on it. Yeah, I really read this on Monday the 9th. I liked it, but I would say I love Maureen Johnson's story. And I don't remember reading Lauren Merkel's story. I think I just skipped that last time. And John Green's story I enjoyed, but all in all, I think I liked the first story the most. And I'm interested how the Netflix book is. How Netflix TV series, Netflix movie is. So I want to get to watch that soon. And yeah, regarding this one, honestly, after rereading it, I'm kind of feeling like it's fine, but I kind of think I might give it to charity, like because I don't really think I'll read that many more times. Like the books that I own, like some booktubers, they own all the books in the world, which might seem like I do. You see all of the books. There's a lot of books there. But there's several things aspects to that. Some of the books I haven't read yet. Surprise, surprise. TBR books, TBR shelves. Some of the books are not mine, but those are not like a huge part of them. Some of them aren't mine, and though a lot of them are mine. The ones I own that I have read are books that I absolutely love, that I will read again, that I have like a special relationship with, that I love the cover of. Yeah, but it's like if I have a book that like this cover is nice, I read the book, it's enjoyable, but probably won't read it again. Well, I don't really think I'll own it then. I'll just give it away so I have space for other books, really. That's what I do. Because, yeah, at the moment, I don't really have a library at this size of library like Alexandria, so I can't own all the books in the world. So I would love that. So I have to prioritize really. So yeah, that is my reading wrap up for this season athon. I did eat some ginger cookies. I did take some pictures, but because of all the computer issues, they were lost. Boo-hoo. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the wrap up and this video, and I'll see you soon. Renee, out.